Rati Keli. It's a play. Keli means play. They play, love sports. They say sometimes love sports. Sports, love play. Rati Keli. Siddha Ya Yali Bir. And Ali means the gopis. Yuktir Apekshaniya. Yuktir Apekshaniya. I'm very expertly, Yuktir means the Guru is very expertly connected with the gopis. So the Guru is connected, Yuktir, the Guru is connected with the Alivis, and Tatra Adi, Daksha, he's very expert in helping them and assisting them. So we take this verse, Chaturvidha Sri Bhagavat Prasad. Sri Bhagavat Prasad means Radha Krishna Prasadi. Swad, Ana, Chittan, Hari Bhakti Sangan. So swad means to taste, to chew, to eat. And Ana means grains. So this is the point. And now if you're going to take Ana, there's 4 kinds of Anas, and one type of Ana is Harinam, and one type of Ana is Krishna's form, and one type of Ana is Krishna's qualities, and one type of Ana is Krishna's lila. And then you want to chew that and taste that. Swad Ana, that's really an interesting idea. And you can say like that, but if we say something, it must be backed up by Shastra. So I can't. It seems from the very clear, the meaning is, the Sanskrit, at least on the basic, obvious level, is swada anatriptan, means satisfied eating something, food and being satisfied. And Hari Bhakti Sangha means all the associates and servants and devotees of Hari. And Triptan, Bhajadak Sadeva. So the devotees are enjoying it, and then the Guru, he's enjoying seeing this. He always feels satisfied. Bhaja, well, that's interesting, Bhaja. And Bhajatak Sadeva. And Bhajan. Sadeva means sat. So the Guru always feels. Bhaja means feels, or it's very satisfying to the Guru's bhajan. The Guru becomes very satisfied in his own bhajan if he sees that his disciples and other people are relishing and enjoying the remnants of Radha and Krishna. So the remnants of Radha and Krishna can be either Hari Katha, Radha Krishna Katha, Tava Katamritam Tapta Jivanam. So it's Amrit. Katha is Amrit, it's nectar, Swadana Triptan. So I can only say that I would stick to the meaning, the obvious meaning, unless you see by some authentic, bona fide Acharya, or one of our great Acharyas commenting on this, then you can draw that other conclusion. You can make a more exact translation of it, but basically it seems to me that it's because we see Vishwanath Chakravarti generally is expanding and elucidating concepts and tattvas that were first originally presented by Rupa Goswami. Right? Just like Rupa Goswami wrote a book, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So then, 200 years later, it's a big book. So Vishwanath Chakravarti made a summary of that book. It's called Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu. And another big book to explain Madhurya Rasa and Gopis and Krishna, Rupa Goswami wrote Ujjvala Nilamani. So then, to summarize that very vast book with all the technical descriptions of Rasa and Bhav and Anubhav and all these things, and then he wrote a small book in Sanskrit called Ujjvala Nilamani Kiran. And then there's the Bhagavatam, which is such a vast book, so huge, 18,000 shlokas. And then that was summarized in also a big book, Brihad Bhagavatamritam. Not 18,000 shlokas, maybe 2,000 or 3,000. Then, 200 years later, Vishwanath Chakravarti summarized that in a book called Bhagavat Amrita Kana. Bhagavat Amrita Kana. It's a nectar ray, a nectar kana. Kana means a particle of nectar. A ray, kana. Kira means kana means particle. Kiran means ray. Bhagavat Amrita Kana means a particle of nectar. Like we say, kan bole, Vrindavan me, kan bole, Shri Radha Radha. So he gave that. And then he gave that, but then also he gave that Ujjvala Nilamani Kiran, but then also he wrote all commentaries. He wrote commentaries on the Ujjvala Nilamani, huge commentaries. For example, on the first chapter 1 of Ujjwal Nilamani, verse 21, there's a 32-page tika of Vishnu Chakravarti to explain Paraki above. And so, Ujjwal Nilamani Kiran, which is Vishnu's summary of Ujjwal Nilamani, is only a few pages. With just one verse, one tika is 30 pages or whatever. So this, so many meanings can be in all these shlokas. And we have Gopal Mantra and Kam Gayatri. But every guru has a different realization or meaning of that, because it's unlimited. So then they share the meanings that they've realized and understood with their own followers. So Rupa Goswami in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, as I said, the take-home point was that Vishwanath is elaborating in many cases or expanding. Like the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu begins by a description of bhakti. Krsna Chakravarti, in his Madhurya Kadambini, then he elaborated on that. And like this, he goes, so we see in Upadeshamrita, verse 4 of Upadeshamrita, Rupa Goswami says, Dadati pratigrinati guyam akyati prichati bhunkte bo jayate cheva shadvidam priti lakshanam. So here in this verse, Rupa Goswami is explaining sadachar, Vaishnava sadachar, the behavior and conduct of one devotee to another. Because bhakti is the marg, we say bhakti marg, that means the way of love, the path of love divine, on the way to Krishna, the path of love. So love means giving and taking. This is love. You give to me, I give to you. We share. We share physically, we share emotionally, we share metaphysically, we share our pran, we share our dhan, we share our lives. This is love. So dadati pratigrinati. So you know the verse, offering gifts, accepting gifts, opening up one's mind to a trusted friend, or hearing their mind. So this is the sadachar. This verse is talking about sadachara behavior. And we find here, bhunkte bhojayate chaiva. So you want to give some interpretation of this? This means eating philosophy and eating Harinam and eating Krishna Lila. Bhojayate shavdidam. So he says, accepting food, accepting prasad, giving prasad. These are the shadvidam, 6 kinds of priti. These are the characteristics of love, give and take. Help, the characteristics of love, give and take, help and heal. So therefore this verse inspired Vishnu Chakravarti Pad, because this verse specifically talks about accepting prasad and receiving prasad. So this verse that was written by Vishwanath 200 years after Rupa, I believe, it seems clear that he got inspired by this principle of establishing and preaching Vaishnava Sadachar, that this devotee, this is Upadeshamrita, these are nectarian instructions from a guru to his disciple. Vishnu is instructing all of us as his disciples, you should behave like this. This is bhakti. Dadati pratigrinati. This is bhakti. So similarly, as Rupa Goswami is telling about Vaishnava Sadachar, that the ordinary Vaishnava should deal like this, give prasadam, receive prasadam. Now later when Vishnu Chakravarti is talking about not the ordinary Vaishnava, and not the ordinary Vaishnava Lakshana, because it's sadvida, these are the characteristics. Now he's talking about the Guru, the Uttamadikari. He's talking about the Guru, the Lakshana of the Guru, Guru Lakshanam, not just the ordinary devotee. So the Guru, so that verse, Chatur Vidha Shri Bhagavat Prasada Savalana Chiptan, using this verse from Rupa Goswami, I'm concluding that the verse is about food.